Hi, I'm Anton. I'm the owner of the Legend Garbage Gaming. I'm trying to make a YouTube tutorial on binary bounds. So binary bounds over here, edge, and all the way down the other side, and the boundary bounds in this one as well. So first of all, use the pay ones Photoshop elements instead of Creative Cloud, so you don't have to pay the subscription fee again. And once you create the PNG Photoshop image, it automatically gives you rectangle when you create sprite down here. And remember to create the group remember to create the group grp underscore spr and the obj and the object and the room. So always use this one, transparent, going through the box. And same thing of your own ownership. Before it was rectangle, if you create a first sprite and drag it down here, like drag, or maybe double click down here. I guess I can, yeah, you can drag it. And by default, the collision is already appeared, so you don't have to code this thing, because you might want to code it in here while hitting this object. And always initialize this object ownership x instead of 0. Don't add the initial 0 because start at the wrong point at first place. And so always start and create the final, also this one by default. I will add it after down here if found the which side is going location in this room. Greater x, where's lesser x, lesser y, where's greater y, and greater y versus lesser y, and lesser x equal to greater x. So we'll move backwards bounce, but according to which direction is it. But this one is it's a bit parallel, no, not parallel. I forgot grade 12 high school university math. It's called interprecept thing. Kind of 9-degree opposite kind of thing, because because how x and y math, usually this is greater, going greater, and going greater y in math algebra in the textbook, grade 12 textbook, in 9 textbook. But this is not, it's kind of opposite. Each time it's going higher, y is actually opposite, going 0. So it will looks like kind of flipped it around 9 degrees. Um, X and Y axis to find out the purpose of which direction going, counting the alarm town trigger. So this boolean is recorded not in the border. When this thing hit the border, um, like x equals 0 means here and y equals to 0 means the border. So this is the x0 and this is the y0 for grade 9 math. So, and then after the boundary thingy, you calculate the view camera 0. So in real viewport, uh, this thing is the adjustable screen. Adjustable screen. This thing should be always, those two should be always the same. And the biggest whole entire room should be always equal to the room size. So wherever direction it goes, it fit inside the whole entire room. Is so far this room is 3,000. Wait, uh, wait, how do you? Yeah, I think this. Yeah, this is the room, whole entire room size, and this is the camera size. These two should be all the same. And always bounce back. It uh change direction angle, kind of Space Invader kind of thing. No, not Space Invader. What's it called? Um, and this is the view camera divided by 2, so always center and center in the middle. Height and width always center. Mom is the camera set position when it should always follow the ship object. I'm not sure what this thing does, but some tutorial does. I'm not sure if it's trolling on me with strength screen and things like those. So, when you start the code, always count the start and end it, and when the place mutant hit this thing, I should comment it again. Landing position is this pink stuff. Collision, yeah, it should be always 9 degrees. Things like going to not sure who's left and right going screen. Like going to it's opposite. Uh, like going to this side more. Like this. 90 degree instead of calculating this side more, like in the grade 9 math. So so when the alarm hits, it doesn't matter any of this, but I should make it short as possible, at least one. Don't make it negative or zero. So this every 1 millisecond or something, is count down to zero, then count the final position. At least always later by 1 millisecond or something. I don't know. If it hits the place meeting, then you count it. Then it should see which direction the bison goes to which one is greater and go in this grid thing. Yeah. Oh, this is something else. Let me ask this. I'm not right there yet. Not finished yet. I think I've done everything in my tutorial. Well, it's kind of sketchy though. I'm not sure why this thing keep on going exit by itself. I'm trying to save it again. So I have to play this thing to double check is it working or not. So when you click this, it bounce back. I'm not sure why is the tiny error. Yeah. And then you always bounce back and go in whichever direction it sounds like, including this one. So when I click up, it always goes straight. And when I click right and left, always change direction. And click backward, doesn't do anything. I'll just try and go across the map. Yeah, so I've gone to mostly this side. And I can't go that side. Cross it. And so far this things work. Same thing. So I think I kind of done part 1 of my video game YouTube tutorial. So thank you.